to The Rhode Show, everybody. This morning in The Buzz. Now, we told you early in the show, Katy Perry announced she's going to have a baby.
Yay.
And after the big reveal, she tweeted, "Oh my God, so glad I don't have to suck it in anymore or carry around a big purse." So we wanted to know, are you good at keeping secrets? Because some people are. They're poker faces. There's no swing.
No.
They don't say anything. They're
You
nothing.
wouldn't be able to
Nothing.
tell. I think I'm good at keeping
Right.
a secret, but
Right.
I also think whether you are divulging a secret or whether you hear something that you think, sometimes you need to specify, please don't tell anyone,
Right.
because let's
Yes.
face it, everyone kind of gossips. We all want to
Sure.
be in the know. Or
Right.
you hear something really interesting
Right.
and you pass it along to someone else. And
Yeah.
especially, let's say, a pregnancy announcement. That's really exciting to hear, especially if it's someone that you know or you're tied to. Oh, guess what? You know, they're having a baby. When I was pregnant, I remember telling people, and we wanted to tell a lot of people personally, even
Right.
relatives.
Right.
So you'd start by telling one face to face, "Oh, yeah, exciting," and you'd kind of immediately follow it up with, "Please don't say anything. We want to be the ones
To tell the other person.
go to the next relative and tell them in
Right.
person." Blah blah
Right.
blah.
Right.
Also, with a pregnancy, I know a lot of people tread lightly. You tell certain people at certain times.
Sure.
I don't blame her for admitting, maybe trying to hide it, and is it too soon? Bravo to her.
Right.
I can't believe she was able to
I can't
pull it off
believe
for this long, because if you look at the size of her belly in that video, makes me think that she's,
Right.
I don't know, I would probably guess maybe 5 months
Yeah.
along. She's got a good belly that if you're followed by paparazzi left and
But that's
right,
what I'm saying.
chances are someone would have captured it.
That's what I was thinking too. I mean, obviously they're doing, American Idol, and probably most of it's been taped for a while. But I'm surprised that she has been able to hide it for as long as she has,
Yeah.
without word getting out.
It's impressive.
That she was going to have a baby. I did say I was watching Entertainment Tonight last night, and they said that Katy Perry had a big announcement, so obviously they knew. I'm going to say for myself, I am not a good secret keeper.
Yeah.
I'm going to admit I'm not a good secret keeper. However, I do classify levels of secrets. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, so if there's like life and death secret, okay, I'm good with that.
Right.
If there's, something frivolous,
If it's juicy office gossip.
Right. That could also happen too. Or look, like word on the street stuff.
Right.
I think that's fair game. Even though somebody say, maybe it's a secret.
Yeah.
I think there's
It's-
levels of secrecy.
I think it's really hard to keep a secret when you yourself are excited. Like I said, a pregnancy where I remember knowing when one of my sisters was going to be proposed to. Like,
Sure.
my brother-in-law, we knew he had bought a ring, and my other sister was in on it to try and get her to that place.
Right.
And I remember everyone, you're kind of trying to act normal, but then you realize, am I acting too normal? Am I now giving something away? So
Yeah.
I wanted to avoid her altogether.
Right.
If I knew something big was happening in her life, sorry, I'm busy.
Yeah.
I feel like if I'm around you too much, I'm either going to slip just because I'm so excited,
Right,
or I'm going to be clamming up, and maybe
Right.
that's going to give something away.
I think the last when I started working this job,
Yep.
when things were beginning to happen and change, and they were like, this is what's going on, just keep quiet for a little while, and then things are going to happen. So
You
I
couldn't
didn't
say you had the gig until
right, and and then I couldn't say I was going to be here till I knew, that everything else was released.
Right.
But it was killing me.
It is. Well, even you
was killing
guys
me.
knew I was pregnant before I said anything on TV,
Right.
and I remember how many buzz conversations did we have, and
Right.
we really do talk about a lot of stuff, and I remember some days stepping away going, did I say something wrong?
Yeah,
Did I
right.
slip in
I had
conversation?
I had suspicions for a while anyway.
And just so you know, this Katy Perry talk means nothing.
Right.
No one's giving away any secrets.
I'm
We have
not
nothing
pregnant.
to hide.
I am not
Will's
pregnant.
not expecting.
Just so you know. Just had a little too much to eat in the
Because
kitchen.
that's how rumors
Right.
can start,
Yes.
and that's another
Started
thing
by
too.
the jealous people. Right.
Oh.
That's a song.
No,
Just-
I enjoyed that
Yeah,
reference.
right, yeah.
Now we're going to set things over to Brendan, who,
Also is not pregnant.
wait a minute, is he hearing a secret?
You're
or
not
is
going to
he-
believe this. Will's pregnant.
Oh my gosh!
You guys made so many good points. It's just. All right, you know what? I need to gather my
There
thoughts.
are levels of secrets.
There are, but I don't even know where to begin, because if we could just have some consideration for our fellow humans. Maybe they don't want their information out there. You just need to consider what they want out there. But I do understand sometimes it is exciting, like you said, Michaela, to share something positive.
Yeah.
If you have the okay of the person, if not, you know what I mean?
Well, yes, sometimes times you're like, that's not my announcement to make.
Yes!
Go ask the source.
Yes! Just consider the person and just really put your thoughts into it, because that way I think you can make the right decision.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. I had something else to say, but I've totally forgotten. I'll tell you what's not a secret. Oh, I know what I was going to say on Seinfeld when Elaine puts it in the vault.
Right.
Yeah, I love that expression right there. I'll tell you what's not a secret, the thoughts and feelings of our friends out there. Here's what they have to say this morning. Charlene Williams is someone that you can trust. She says, I'm excellent at keeping a secret. There you go. She won't tell anyone that Will's expecting.
Right, okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Steve Craig Ryan chimes in with the solid thought. It depends on the severity of the content. So there you go.
Levels of secrecy.
Hashtag levels of secrecy. Dennis Weiner puts it in the vault. I love this. There are things I've been told by various individuals in my life that will go to my grave with me. That's it. No one has the key to that vault. And I'm sure I can trust Jean Wiley Sadler, right? She says, oh, I guess not. Nope. So don't tell me any secrets. Keep your dang secrets to yourself. I keep my secrets to myself, and I have many. Now we need to know what they are. Oh. All right, thanks everyone. We love when you chime in. I'll leave your comments on the bus topic each morning on Facebook, and we may even read yours right here on the show. You can also like and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. All of those are easily found right there. I love a good gesture. A gesticulation, if you will, at The Rhode Show. For now, Michaela has made her way into the kitchen.